Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, coming at you once again with, well, Game 2 of the series that I just previously uploaded Game 1 of, hopefully, if there were no uploading issues. I tend to just set them to upload overnight, and sometimes they screw up. So hopefully there were no issues, and you're seeing this game second instead of first, because this is a Game 2. Again, from the MLG Washington, D.C. event, and again, I try not to cast games that were professionally casted by other casters, such as Day9 and JP, who were the official casters for that event. So, if they did cast this game after all, or if this is officially available somewhere else, let me know, and I will take this down. Anyway, so Select winning Game 1 with a beautiful drop, and wonder if we're going to see a repeat here on Scrap Station, because look at this. Very, very close. I know you like that sound effect, right? This the sound effect. It's not me. It was the game. Watch. I'll do it again. Never mind the fact that it sounded a little bit different the second time. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, Select doing a beautiful drop. This is a very, very good map for drops or air rushes of different kinds because the bases are so close together by air. Very, very long distance by ground. Look at all this. You have to go all the way around to get to the enemy base by ground, unless you kill off these destructible rocks over here, of course. Anyway, we got HuK's probe just running around in here, doing some harassment, trying to attack the little SCV, building the initial barracks, and we got the refinery directly afterwards as well. Pretty standard Terran opening in general for pretty much all matchups, I would say. Well, I don't know how the pros are doing it these days, but it's a pretty standard thing to get that gas, because even if you're going for early units, you need some kind of gas in order to get a tech lab or a reactor or something like that. Anyway, so pretty standard stuff here. SCV is going to run over here and try and see what's going on in HuK's base now as well, and again, pretty standard stuff from HuK. Going down as well, just chrono boosting out a lot of probes. He was able to get what they catching, something like that. I don't know what HuK is talking about here. Oh, probably casting. What are they casting? He's probably asking. So probably not them, I guess. So maybe. So I must have been right about that. Anyway. Sorry, again, pretty standard stuff here. Let's see if he's going for the same. He is going for the concussive shells, and he's going for the Reaper early on as well after the first Marine. So pretty much the same build as last time here coming from Select. Again, going for the reactor as well. This time he's actually chrono boosting his gateway to get a stalker out, possibly because of that Reaper from last time. That he knew that was coming. I actually didn't catch what he did last time, so that may be what HuK did last time as well. Maybe pretty standard here. Reapers cannot jump over these destructible rocks, so he's going to have to go all the way around. And he's going to run into a Stalker and a Zealot on his way around. Is what's going to happen here. And actually, he's just keeping this Reaper chilling at the Zelnaga Tower. That's kind of interesting. He's choosing not to try and run in and do any kind of damage there. So that's kind of interesting that he's made that Reaper just for that purpose. It may just also be in case of early Zealot attack. Actually, that might be part of it too. He may have just died to, one too many. Well, maybe not. He might go in for an attack here after all. He's just using it for scouting at the moment. Never mind. What was I saying? Oh yes, he may have just been victim to some early Zealot rushes or something like that, and wanted to get that Reaper out early on just to. Oh, he's going to counter the probe now, kill it off. But he may have just he may have just gotten the Reaper in order to counter Zealot rushes. Or something like that. I'm not sure, honestly. But either way, he's putting out a lot of forces here, and he's just going to try and hammer down these destructible rocks. He's really going to put the pressure on here. Here comes that Stalker to take care of the Reaper. Reaper at the Naga Watchtower spots the Stalker coming in and is able to escape up to the high ground with its kill. But yeah, look at this. Select just putting tons of pressure on. Now, he's also got an expansion up, so it's not like it's an all-in rush or anything like that, but he is going to continue to put lots of pressure on. He's pumping Marines and Marauders out of these two racks, and this is really interesting. He just gets the one refinery Just gets the one refinery. It's just enough gas to get a little upgrades and get his Marauders out. And the rest he's just building Marines. So he's going to be able to put out a lot of units very quickly and have the minerals to make an expansion. So I really like this build that he's got going on. And he's going to almost break through these destructible rocks. Down to 500 hit points here. He's just not Mothership, lol. Maybe he's probably must have comsetted and spotted the fleet beacon here or something like that. Still chrono boosting out probes. Still trying to get a lot of probes out. He's got pretty much almost full saturation at one of his bases. This one's almost full as well. But he's got this fleet beacon out. What is he going to make with the fleet beacon? I wonder. Is he going to go for carriers? Or, I mean, you know, he may get a mothership. It's going to be... a mothership would be pretty handy because all your units are then cloaked if you bring it along. He's going to have 2 orbital commands, though, so he could probably put out a decent amount of comsat, but that means he would have to spend all of his energy on comsats and not on... well, not on mules. And here he comes in. He's actually going to come in here for an attack at this expansion. Uh-oh, this is really bad for HuK. He can take out this expansion extremely quickly. He's not going for the probes this time. Now he's switched over and going for the probes with some of the Marines, but he's probably going to be able to take out the Nexus. Stalkers coming in. Probes trying to fight as well, but the Nexus goes down. The Nexus explodes. Oh, man. These bio units can take out buildings so fast. He had to stim once. Actually, it looks like he stimmed twice, so all of his units are very low on life at this point. So he's going to lose this army here, but he did kill off an entire expansion here. What is he making? He is making a mothership. Wow. Okay, there you go. Mothership rush coming from HuK. Now, SeleCT, he's not saving up his comsats at all. He may know this is coming. I mean, we saw him mention it earlier. He's salvaging his salvaged a bunker over here that he put up just in case. But again, just putting out lots and lots and lots of bio units. Now he's getting the factory out. He's probably gonna you know, get a starport and probably go for, depending on what he spots. He hasn't spotted a robotics facility. He spotted the Stargate, so he's probably gonna get a couple Vikings out, is what I'm expecting here, because as we saw last time, he didn't really seem to care much about getting Madavax out. I mean, you don't need to heal your units. It's easy for me, at least, to kind of fall into that trap of, oh, I need Medivacs because I have bio units. But you don't really need to heal them. Not every, you know, the other 2 races get along fine without being able to heal their units constantly. So, you know, they do perfectly okay if you just expend them. When they have stim, when you're using stim, it's nice to have the healing powers. But anyway, he is going to do the same thing again over here. Put down the reactor to switch over to the starport, and he's cut through all these rocks already. So when he wants to put more pressure on, he can. It's going to make it very difficult for well, for either player actually to take the 3rd base, because the 3rd base is a little ways up from the 2nd one, and it's hard because you can go back the other way. Anyway, he says they're casting Halo, I think, on the main screen. Don't worry. Anyway, comp goes off. He sees this mothership. Could we see some kind of a... let's see. Actually, he doesn't have enough energy for a Vortex yet. Only 70 energy, but he is, like I said, going to be able to have all of his units cloaked when he moves in here. SeleCT is falling back here. He's just used up a comsat. He's got 2 comsats on this one. He's got almost 1 on this one, so he's got 3 comsat. He's going to have to kill all of these units in 3 comsats, or he's going to have to kill the mothership directly. If he's going to accomplish anything here. Here he comes in. He's got the mothership cloaking everything. A couple medevacs are actually out. And he actually... did he just stim? Whoa, come back, mouse. What's going on? Anyway, he's just toying around with this location here. There he stims. He runs in. He comsats. What is my mouse doing? Force fields going up, trapping half of the army. Well, actually, even just 1/3 of the army inside, so he can kill him off very quickly. Nicely done. The mothership, of course. Oh, what does he do? He just vortexed his whole own army. That's, I guess, to stop him from getting close enough to his army. Now he's going to be able to pick off this bunker, but I think he may have accidentally walked some of his army in there, unintentionally there. Unless he was just trying to pin down that one comsat going off as soon as the vortex wears off. He stims and runs in with the comsats. I don't think he has any comsats left. He needs to finish things off right now. He's finishing off almost all the stalkers, though. That mothership needs to get out of there or it's going to die. Actually, there's only a couple of Marines underneath, so that one Marine is not going to be able to do that much damage on its own, actually. I keep forgetting the mothership can attack on its own. Not a ton of damage. Damage 6. With a weapon speed of 2.21, so only a little bit of damage there. It used to be able to do a ton of damage to ground back in beta. They've revised the mothership several times, One of the most revised units in the game, I think. Oh, there's that medevac. He sent it around to try and do some damage to this new second expansion. Anyway, but SeleCT in very much in control, I think, right now. He just killed off most of HuK's army. HuK still has his mothership in play. It's still at full hit points. He's going to have enough energy for another Vortex pretty soon. He may wait and try and Vortex maybe half the army, basically. You know, kind of like he used the force fields. He's not really... He doesn't have it. Oh, no! Look out! Look out! You're going to lose it! He's going to lose it! He needs the Vortex! No! The mothership goes down with an enormous crash! And HuK loses his mothership a little bit carelessly. He may not have known that was there. A couple Phoenixes running around just trying to harass, but they don't have time to harass. They need to get back here and try and help deal with, well, not really. There's nothing they can really do against these Vikings. They can pick off the medevac, though, perhaps. That might be a good place to go. Anyways, warping in more ground units. He needs to do something real quick, or he's about to lose his second base again. He goes down, he stims down there. HuK is going to try and chase it in there, but no, he's going to have to go through these Vikings first. Picks off the Vikings, but his second base goes down, and HuK GG's with a well played, and wishing him good luck in future rounds. So nicely played by SeleCT in both games, and that was extremely, extremely entertaining as well. We got to see some mothership action. We got to see some medevac dropships doing drops in the back and ferrying troops around. And I really, really like the aggressive play with just lots and lots of bio units. Just worked out really, really well for SeleCT. I'm going to try that myself in the future. Obviously, I do use bio units, but anyway, I usually tend to shift into mech a lot quicker. Doesn't matter what I do, though, because these guys are the cream of the crop, and it's fun to see some top players going at it, albeit in the losers bracket. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. Thanks very much for watching, and take care.